Been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I made a video. Make sure I'm in the frame. Hopefully this is picking me up, but yeah. October 3rd. That's today's date. October 3rd, 2025. I remember when I was first starting to do these videos, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna publish them or not, but I would always start my videos with the date, sometimes the time. I mean, the original intent behind these videos was to show my journey through chemotherapy. And so yeah, I would always start off my videos like that, you know. No reason why I haven't done it for my other videos. It's just, I don't know. But I guess I just been reminiscing. I've been reminiscing about a lot. Maybe because today's my birthday. Big 34, man. I feel remarkably blessed today. I feel super blessed. I feel at peace. I feel like an inner sense of peace, and such gratitude. That's the thing about reminiscing, you know, it forces you to kind of look at everything that is your life, right? And this time last year, I was just happy to be alive. I was scheduled to do my fourth and final chemotherapy session the week of my birthday, 2024, October 3rd. And I remember, boy, do I remember. I remember looking at the calendar just after completing the third round and just being bummed out. I mean, I was already bummed out at the fact that, you know, I was doing chemotherapy, obviously, but I was really bummed out at the fact that it was gonna be on my birthday. And I don't know what age it was, probably 25, 26-ish, where like I really just kind of was like, I was like, when it came to my birthday, you know. Not that I didn't find any significance or anything like that, but I felt like, what am I celebrating? And that's because I wasn't truly grateful the way I am today. The way that I understand the word gratitude today, I didn't have it then. And I still made sure to have dinners with my family, spend time with my friends and loved ones. I just was over the whole concept of like going out, clubbing and partying and all that other stuff, you know. I just never, that was like, since I was younger, that was never really my thing. But the older I've gotten, the more like it just becomes less and less on my list of wants, you know. And so I never really, I always, you know, reminisced. I always look back. I always kind of looked at where was I in life at that point. Every birthday, I think it's good to look back and see how far you've come, what you've accomplished, what you want to accomplish. Look at how far you've come, kind of just slow down, assess, reassess, take it all in. Smell the flowers, feel the breeze. Just really look at your loved ones and just appreciate how, how lucky we are, man. I've been so blessed and fortunate to have so many birthdays, and when I was a kid, presents, right? Like presents is always you love getting presents. You love wrapping unwrapping your gifts and stuff. And again, you get to a certain age and then you want to just hang out with your friends, hang out with your boys, go out. Hopefully the lighting is not too bad. But you get older and you just want to go out. You wanna chill with your boys, and you wanna see the girls and do all these things, and there's nothing wrong with any of those things, But as I spend today reminiscing and kind of just looking back and particularly looking back at where I was this time last year, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. I can't help but to think what a blessing it is to get older, man. What a special privilege it is to just be able to have another day. Because I literally was walking through the valley of the shadow of death. And I was around other people who were going through similar, if not worse, situations. And some of which I don't know if they were fortunate enough to be here today like I am. And I promise I'm not trying to make this a morbid video or melancholic or nothing like that. In fact, I want it to be celebratory. Not because it's my birthday, but because life is really awesome. And I feel like it's it's kind of a shame that it takes special occasions for us to remember that, We take so much for granted, and I'm no special exception. Of course, going through what I went through, I've been better about taking things and seriously appreciating them, of course, but I'm not perfect, man. I still have my days where I'm ignorant. I still have my days where I'm super ungrateful, and I have to kind of check myself and so this is not me kind of poo-pooing anybody. It's just I'm just kind of like flowing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from the heart and kind of trying to put out what I feel like I need to be putting out. Because I just felt really compelled to make this video and just kind of speak on what I'm feeling today. And just the immense gratitude, man. And how having that gratitude for whatever it is that you may or may not have, it literally makes life worth living. It just makes it so much better. And I've had all types of, gifts growing up as a kid, presents. I've been blessed with all types of nice surprises throughout the years, and I could say like the best gift I've gotten so far was just knowing that I got another day. And I get to share it with people I care about. And how privileged are we that we get to wake up another day and just get to be. This time last year, I was just, I just wanted another day. I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna have another day, or I just wanted the security that I was gonna be here a little longer. And I was battered and bruised, metaphorically speaking, but my soul, my spirit, I felt like Rocky, you know what I'm saying, going into those later rounds. I was beat. I was mentally exhausted. I was physically fucked from the chemo. I was thinking about the lights in that room, going into getting chemotherapy. Everybody masked up, gloved up, them putting the bags in. The sound of the machine pumping the chemo. Nasty taste I got in my mouth. It reminded me of when I would go visit my dad. He also had cancer. He had, I believe, some type of leukemia. He passed away a few years back, and all these moments I reminisce about and I think about, and it just kind of, I can't begin to explain the wide variety of emotions I feel. But through it all, there's this gratitude. There's like happiness and joy, and some sadness and anger, and high highs and low lows. But there's this calmness that I feel, man. This immense gratitude I feel, even for the pain. This gratitude I feel for the sadness. I get to be sad. I get to be upset. I get to be happy. I get to laugh. I get to cry. I get to eat. I mean, it's not until you've been through things where you can't get up and walk. You can't shower on your own. You can't eat your favorite foods, whatever it is, man. It doesn't even have to be a serious situation, right? If you had a cold or a flu and you're just kind of out of it, it sucks. And it's not until you're in those positions where you can truly say like, wow, like this is cool. You know, I get to be stuck in traffic today. Again, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time. I get annoyed still. I still feel the feelings that everyone else deals with and feels, but I think that's just part of the human experience, you know? And I try not to beat myself up as much as I used to. I kind of just accept it, and I'm back to being centered and, you know, just grateful. Just grateful. And I think that's the bottom line of this whole video. There's never a breeze over here where I live. There's never any wind. And so just to feel this little bit of breeze is like, oh, chef's kiss. But I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for this life. I'm thankful for my loved ones. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the ups and downs. I'm thankful to God for blessing me so much. I'm blessed to be a year out of chemo. I'm blessed to be cured. I'm blessed to be strong. I'm blessed to be healthy. I'm so grateful for all these things. And I'm grateful to, I'm not so grateful for mosquitoes, but still working on that one. But I'm grateful to whoever's watching this. Be it one person, 1,000, a million, nobody. I don't know. Whoever. Even if no one watched this, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful I get to make this video. I'm grateful I get to put this energy out there. I'm grateful I get to have another year here. I'm so grateful. And I just want to share how important that is, man. How fortunate we are to be able to express that, and how important it is for yourself, for your mental health, your mental well-being, for those around you, and for the world, man, for society, for the world. Gratitude is the attitude, man. Gratitude is everything. So, again, if somebody out there is watching this, thank you. And be grateful, man. Be grateful. Every day should be your birthday. Every day you wake up is another chance. It's another day you get. And I know movies and TV shows and corny little Hallmark gift cards say stuff like that, and whatever. Maybe this is cheesy. I don't know. But I mean it. Cringe, cheesy, whatever, I mean it. I sincerely mean it, and I think it's one of the most, if not the most important thing, is gratitude. It's my birthday. I remember dreading getting older, like, oh, every year, like, getting older. Everybody goes through that, right? Once you start feeling older, you're like, damn. But what a silly mindset. What a silly perspective. These damn love bugs are everywhere. Love is in the air. What a silly way to think, man, because it's a blessing to get older, man. It's a privilege to get older. I get to be older, man. I get to have another year. I get to have another day when there's people who won't. How lucky am I? How lucky are we? So, be grateful. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm here. You're here. We're here for my birthday, for every day. And let's just try to be more grateful for ourselves and for others that need it, and for those that that aren't here anymore, who don't have the opportunity to be grateful or celebrate something. Because one day that'll all be us. We'll all move on someday, but for today, for now, I'm grateful. Happy birthday to me. Thanks.